Jussie Smollett's brother is blaming the black community for his brother's downfall.
Ultimately, Jussie was not going to get the same type of support as a straight black man. And it's been obvious. I find it very difficult to believe that this ever would have gotten this far if Jussie was a straight black man.
What's up, YouTube? It's Rashad Crenshaw back again with another video. And Jussie Smollett's brother came out in defense of his younger brother, Jussie, I believe. And he was basically insinuating that the black community's issue with homophobia and phobia of all things LGBTQ is the reason why his brother received abysmal support from the black community and why his brother is in the position that he's in right now. Now, is there an issue of homophobia in the black community? Of course, anyone who's in the black community knows that homophobia runs far more rampant in our community than it probably does in a lot of other communities. It's far more rampant, far more accepted. No one's trying to tackle the issue of homophobia within the black community. However, Jussie's downfall has nothing to do with homophobia. Your brother being incapable of properly forming a fake hate crime and being able to get away with it isn't the black community's problem, nor is it a problem with the black community's problem with homophobia. Those two things are by no means connected. Your brother is bad at making up stories. He's bad at faking hate crimes. It's not a reflection of the black community's lack of love for gays. It's a reflection of your brother just being a buffoon. Now, Jussie's family refuses to simply be silent on the situation, which is what I would do in Jussie's family situation. Relax, stay silent. Why would you speak up? Your brother's been caught. We've caught him. We've caught his cohorts. Your brother has been found. He's been caught. I know it hurts to accept the fact that your brother made it all up. I know it hurts to accept that it's all fake, but it's fake. And you can't just throw the black community under the bus because it's fake and you don't like the ramifications that has for your younger brother. We can't take the L because your brother doesn't know how to carry himself properly. Now, as you guys know, Jussie has recently been released by the appellate court. Jussie has appealed his conviction and has been released on bond through an appellate court. So he has appealed and now he is back out on the streets of Chicago on bond. Now, most people couldn't hope a high chance in hell to get out on bond off of an appeal. It's a lot of people out there that wish that they had that opportunity. And yet Jussie's blackness, his homosexualness, his gayness doesn't seem to be getting in the way of him being let out on bond in any way, shape, or form. He's been released on bond. The mayor of Chicago, if I could recall correctly, is a gay black woman. So connecting those two pieces of information together, the fact that Jussie has been freed on bond and the mayor of Chicago is a gay black woman, how can we sit there and try to connect some sort of theory of black homophobia being the reason why your brother's downfall is afoot? It's all foolishness. It's all complete foolishness. Jussie right now is experiencing a privilege that most inmates will never experience. And yet somehow the black community is at fault here. Now, the reason why Jussie is being treated the way he's being treated right now isn't just because he's a celebrity. It's because he's a double minority. Jussie is receiving the little slap on the wrist and the continued support from his colleagues and peers because he is gay and black. He is a double minority, which is why he's getting this sympathy touch right now. He's getting this sympathy card at the moment because he's gay and black. The reason why people were so willing and ready to believe his story was because he was gay and black. His double minority status actually aided in his downfall. It didn't make it harder for us to believe him. It made us all the more ready to hear him out and actually give him the rope to hang himself with. No pun intended. So this narrative, this idea being pushed of the black community's homophobia being the root of your brother's downfall is dishonest. It's childish. His sister genuinely believes he's innocent.
Jussie Smollett, I'm his older sister. First of all, I want to say my brother is innocent. My brother Jussie is innocent. This should not be a controversial statement because it is the absolute truth.
I mean, come on. This whole family, Jussie included, obviously, is in denial. Jussie's in denial because if he comes out and admits it, he looks like a buffoon. The family's in denial because they just can't imagine a world where their brother would do such a thing. And I get it. I genuinely get it. That probably sucks to think that your brother is that big of a buffoon and a piece of crap to fake a hate crime. But the reality of the situation is he did it. He chose to do it. And I believe he was snitched on by his cohorts. So at the end of the day, Jussie is not the victim here. Jussie was a fake victim who made up his own story. And now he is being victimized by his own actions. The judge told him, Jussie, there's nothing any prosecutor can do to you in this room right now that you haven't already done to yourself. There's no kind of pain we can deal you. There's no kind of punishment we can deal you that you haven't brought upon you. There is nothing that we can do to you. So, with that being said, this idea that the straight black man is the reason why Jussie is facing the issues he's facing right now, the idea that the straight black man is oppressing the entire black community, it's just childish. It's childish. And it just goes to show that his family is so loose of straw. There's nothing more that they can use now. They've already realized that the white power structure that exists is not dealing with Jussie. They're sick of him. They're tired of him. They gave him a chance. They heard him out. They realized he was wasting their time and they're done with him. So now they're turning their attention to the black man in America. And now the black man in America is their convenient scapegoat for why their brother is on his last legs, is on his last rope, is about to go straight off the deep end and off the cliff. For some reason, it's the fault of the straight black man.